I absolutely love my porridge, and it's such an amazing comfort food on these cold winter mornings. Now, porridge can be a little bit time consuming. You need to stand there and stir it if you're making it on the hob, but as always with Thermomix, it's super simple. They've got some great recipes and they are not only delicious, but they're nutritious, and they're a great way to get fruit into children who won't eat it. This morning I'm going to be making a apple and cinnamon porridge with sultanas, and it's one of my favourite recipes. There's some other great ones as well for you to check out. This month, if you're thinking about getting a Thermomix, it's 0% finance over 12 months, so that really spreads the costs and makes it cost effective for people to be able to afford one. My details are coming below. Please do give me a shout if you want to buy a Thermomix. I'm a Thermomix advisor and have been so for 6 years now. Love my Thermomix, as you can see. I've got another one in the background, and yes, I can honestly say to you, hand on heart, I use them both daily. This porridge is fabulous to make if you're a busy mum. First thing in the morning, you get up, put the porridge on, and then while you're sorting the children out, they're getting ready for school, the porridge can be cooking, and then you all come downstairs and it's ready to serve, and there's enough to feed the whole family. So this one is called Apple, Sultana and Cinnamon Porridge, and you can find it on Cookie Do. So the first thing we do is to just quarter a whole apple. Any kind of apple you would like, no problem which ones you use. It's one of the things I love about Thermomix, is just really versatile in terms of ingredients and changing what ingredients suits you best. So when you're using Cookie Do, just literally follow step by step. I've put the apple in, it's all pre-programmed, so for 4 seconds it's going to chop that apple on speed 5. So that's done a much better job than I could have done. Chopping up that apple really quickly in uniform, tiny little pieces, ready to cook in the porridge. So from here, we're literally just going to put in the rest of the ingredients, and then the porridge is going to cook. So 80 grams of rolled oats. Now, I've actually just gone for the quick cook oats because I prefer those. So either way, whichever you want to go, it's absolutely fine. So it's 80 grams of the rolled oats. I'm going to use 200 grams of milk, and because I want this porridge to be vegan, I'm going to be using a soya milk. When you're adding liquids to the Thermomix, just go a little bit slowly, just give the scales enough time to catch up. Obviously taking any solids out of the Thermomix is quite easy, but it's a little bit trickier to remove the liquids. And 250 grams of water. There we go. Okay, and then 20 grams of sultanas. Now I actually find that isn't very much, so sometimes I put a few extra in, and I'm also using raisins instead of sultanas. So I'm just going to go ahead and put in 30 grams of the raisins. And then the recipe calls for some cinnamon. Now it only calls for a pinch of cinnamon, but we absolutely love cinnamon in this house, so I'm just gonna up that to a teaspoon. And then we also really love nutmeg, so I'm gonna add some nutmeg to this recipe as well. Probably just like half a teaspoon of nutmeg. Okay. And then putting the lid on, I'm just adding the simmering basket as requested by Cookie Do. It's all pre-programmed, so it's gonna cook for 10 minutes. At 98 degrees, reverse blade, and then it's just going to the wooden spoon blade, the wooden spoon function, so that's just the equivalent of you standing and stirring it on the hob. And now, thanks to Thermomix, I don't need to do that. I can go and get on with some work, hang out some washing, empty dishwasher, or in my case today, look after a sickly child. One of the reasons why I'm making this porridge, to get those nutrients inside them and get rid of those winter flu bugs. So once the porridge is finished cooking, all you need to do is pop it in a few bowls and serve it. I like to add a tiny bit of extra milk onto the top, and also add either some honey or some golden syrup and a few flaked almonds. So don't forget, do give me a shout if you need any hints or tips, or you want to host a demonstration, or you want to become a Thermomix advisor. I'm based in Surrey, and but I can introduce you to Thermomix all across the UK. So if you want to become an advisor, just drop me an email. Details are coming below. I'd love to hear from you, and have a great day. Thanks guys, bye.